So this is a trade setup that I have that I usually just place into places. Place in as limits from the teachings that I had of fresh zones and fresh areas. What I like to do, I know that it's an uptrend. I'm not looking for a reversal right now. I'm going to wait to, I could possibly look for a reversal if I signal this one, if I signal this, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just wait till I get a um, a price action signal, because what I was taught is fresh zones. So you have drop, base. I know you got a bunch of drop base drops in here, but you drop base, rally, drop, rally. You see it tested here. So it tested this area 2 times. It's not so fresh no more. This one been tested once. So if I do set a zone limit on this one, I would use that because it'll be better than just setting a zone limit entry here. A set and forget trade sometimes that I do. But what I would do is, to make it even better, if I did, what I would do is look for an entry at the wicks here, because you see you got this big wick here as well, which just looked like it was trying to confirm this area. So right now I will wait on looking for a reversal pattern. I would just try to plot my zones. I would just plot my zones. Maybe plot the Bollinger Band on here and see what's going on with there. But what I wanted to do here is, so you had right here is, as you see, all these resistance or support. I'm sorry, support or demand zones, because it was. If you really start paying attention to just sometimes not cutting through the candles, meaning don't look here. If you actually sometimes look at the trend that was formed, you actually could start seeing where the demand zone was at. Meaning, you see that pin bar right here that was formed with this trend. And I know it's like, well, what about this right here? And as you see, a pin bar within that trend. So sometimes those helps you eliminate, because sometimes looking at these charts, it can get all confusing and like get crazy, because you have so many candles and so many things that you're looking at. But if you learn how to look at these would be areas. As you see, when it came here, it went up. Here, same thing. It tried to get here, it went up. It came here again, broke it, fakey. Went up. Same thing here, again, went up. Now I know that's 3 tests, and I know this is 1, 2, right here. So it possibly could have a test again when it gets to that area. And I know I have a limit set in for a buy right now, and this is me setting my limits in there, because it's the exact same thing here. You had a bunch of demand zones that turned to resistance, and as you see it, drop here. This was here 2 times, 3 times. It started here, it made the pin here, gave us a signal to take it here. I don't know if that would have been a good signal, good reversal signal, because I like to, if it would have gave us a 2-to-1 profit, I didn't calculate that. I didn't even take that trade. So what I'm doing here is setting future placements. That's in case if price come back down here. This right here is where the bulls and bears, or the buyers and sellers, or whoever went long and short, was trying to differentiate the market. This is the turning point right here, this zone. So I'm taking that here. So I set that in, and then I set it as a 2-to-1 already with my ATR. So I could have put my stop right below the zone line, but I calculated for 66 pips, and then I calculated here for my 120 pips. So that's a 2-to-1. What I'll do is, when this get in, what I like to do sometimes is set a trailing stop. I'm still trying to get better at what price I wanted to do my trailing stops off, because usually sometimes I might do the 1 hour, so I might set a trailing stop of 16 pips minimum. Once it hits a 1.5 to 1, meaning 1 to 1 usually you put break even. That 1.5 to 1, then I might do a trailing stop of 16 pips. This looks like off the 1 hour candle. I mean, 1 hour chart, this is going to go a little bit higher because you got that gap down, which gapped into a demand zone, and it formed a pin bar. This is still a zone, so I'm still, if I did enter this, I could possibly do a 16 pip. Let's see, 99, 16 minus 16, so 60. I'll put my stop right below here. Get me a little quick, but this is just a setup off the daily swing, setting limits in there. And this, I'll just have it set in there, even if it don't get filled. I'll just keep it set in there until price comes back down. Price may never come back down here to maybe 3-4 months later, but it'll be the first retest. It'll be a fresh zone. Sometimes looking at my platform, it's like sometimes looking at these trades on my platform and seeing them zones just set gets a little confusing, but I just set them in there